Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Red4Fun, and welcome back to Sky Factory 5. Now, in the last episode, we kind of cleaned up the base a little bit, and we built this salmon spawner. And it's been working. I haven't been around here too much, but it has definitely been working. See, I mean, again, not a lot, but it works whenever I'm in the area, so that's great. Now, in today's episode, the plan is to get rid of all the chests. Like, I don't want to see any more chests. So, that is our plan for today, and I've kind of been getting prepared, as you can see from these chests here. And in order to get rid of the chests, we're gonna need to start looking at applied energistics. And that's going to be automated storage there. Now we need a couple of different parts in order to make this storage system work. We're going to need an ME controller. It looks scary, but it should be fairly easy once we get all those parts assembled. An ME drive, which again, looks scary. We can figure it out. We can do it. We're obviously going to need something to store our items in. So that's where these item store cells come play, and that's just a ton of crafting. Literally as much crafting as you can do. We are also going to need a terminal in order to access it, and my favorite is personally crafting terminal, which again looks scary. I promise you it's not. So the first step into that is in order to make, let's start with the ME controller, because that's like the brains of the machine, right? If I could spell it right. There we go. We need Skystone. Easy. We have that. That's just from our Sky Dust. We just smelt that up and smelt it again. And we have a whole bunch of Skystone dust. We actually have a full chest of it right here. So that's easy peasy. We're gonna need an engineering processor. Now that's gonna take some time because we need to get this inscriber press, and in order to do that, we actually need a steel plate. Now, how do you get steel? That's a little bit of a process there. So we can do it. The easiest way I found personally is using a blast furnace. Not is using an induction smelter right here. And that's just coke coal and iron. Now that should be fairly easy to do. Um, so we're gonna look at how to get an induction smelter. And it looks like we actually need Invar for that. And in order to get Invar, it's again a lot of multi-step processes here. In order to get Invar, the easiest way I found is, where is it? Not here somewhere. Probably the Invar blend. And that's going to be iron dust and nickel dust. And we have a ton of iron, as you can see here. I believe we have a ton of nickel somewhere around here. If I were nickel, where would I be? Right here. Ton of nickel. So in order to do that, we're going to need a pulverizer. So we're going to start making the pulverizer. And as I said in intro just a few seconds ago, I've been getting prepared. So we actually have everything we need for our pulverizer right there. You'll figure out what all that's for later. So if we just go right here and go bada bing, bada boom, we have a pulverizer and we just need to power it. It's super easy. Let's throw that. Where do we want to throw it? We can extend our cables, or we could throw it just right here on top. That's fine. So that's gonna get powered, and we just need to start pulverizing some iron and some nickel. So that's super easy. I believe we can just pulverize this right here. So if I take this, throw it to here, that should get us some iron dust. if I am not mistaken. Yeah, perfect. Iron dust right there. So we're gonna make this fairly simplified for us here. And I'm gonna throw a chest maybe on top here. So we're gonna do it like right here. We're gonna need some item types, which is easy to do. I believe we have some in one of these chests here. It's like so. We're gonna need that as well. I'm gonna grab 2 more chests while we are at it. And I'm gonna put a pipe here. Kind of do that. I've also been automating our rotten flesh to turn into leather. So that helps us out. I'm gonna throw one there as well. We're gonna do that like so. And what we need to do here, once I throw our chest down, this is gonna be our export. We're gonna just do here, and on the right side, we want it to export. So we do that, and then we could do a little bit of a click here. No. They're very... There we go. Just like so. We got it clicked in. And then we want to do the same thing here. And we want to make this top part our import. So if we just go like so, and like so. Actually, that's the wrong way. We want it to go like that. Perfect. We could throw our iron in there, and our dust is going to come right out. So let me throw some nickel in there as well. Just like so. That should start making us some iron and nickel pulverized. Super easy. I'm gonna turn this off again. Just so we don't overload the system. I've been using a bunch of sand recently, so that should be good. Gravel's gonna fill up eventually, and we should be good to go there. So yeah, we're gonna start getting some iron and nickel, and that's our first step into the ME controller. So once that is all done, I will be right back. Perfect. We have our Invar. I have smelted it up. So now our next step is to make that induction. And we just need the Invar for the Invar gears here. Make those just like so. Make that induction smelter. Now that is going to help us with this next part for the ME controller. I can't spell. There we go. ME controller there. And this is all just to make the scriber press and plates. Now, what was my thought process here? We go through here. Induction smelter. We need iron and coke. Or coal coke. So if we go here. This looks maybe a little too good. This looks a little too complicated. Maybe. I can induction smelt copper and nickel. Like that. Okay. Cool. I figured out where my thought process was. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to place this down right here. That'll be nice and powered up. I just have to make sure these are all doing great. Our combustion generators, they are barely taking a hit. Like, they are still full of wood. We are chilling on that. So, our next process, like I said, is steel, obviously. And in order to get steel, we need coke and iron. Now, that coke, like I said, we can use a pyrolyzer with coal. Now, in order to make a pyrolyzer, we have pretty much everything we just need that Constantan. And in order to make constant tin, it looks like it's just copper and nickel. So what we're gonna do here is, I have a whole bunch of copper already smelted up. I'm just gonna take some of this nickel that we have. And like I said, I have plenty of it to go around. There's tons of it everywhere. I love having that ore printer. Super easy to get anything we need. We're just gonna come right here, and we're gonna just drop this nickel there. Just a little bit. And that should just smelt it up real quick for us. Perfect. I think it's all done there. I've caught myself on fire, as I usually trying to pick things up from there. Let's run right over here and eat an apple or two. That helps. Perfect. So we're going to take our nickel, and we're going to take our copper here, and we're going to throw them right here in the induction smelter. And that should make us some constantan. Now, let's see here. Perfect. We got 2. Let's get a couple of them. I think we need 4, right? What are we making? What was the name of the thing? A pyrolyzer. So let me... Perfect. We need blaze rod. Yeah, easy. Easy. So we need 8 of those. Perfect. Let's throw the nickel just back in here for now. And the copper. And let's see. A blaze rod, nether bricks. Have a blaze rod, nether bricks from our nether adventure. A redstone flux. Oh, easy. We need tin, glass. Glass. We have iron. We have tin on us. Gold, redstone. Perfect. We have everything we need right here. Let's do that easy. Make one of... Go bada bing. Bada boom. Gotta make sure we make those gears. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. Now we have a pyrolyzer. So now all we need to do with this, from my understanding at least, is just take some coal, and it'll turn into coal. If I'm correct, we will have to figure out a way to get the liquid out. We could just use a tank, a fluid storage tank. That might be our easiest bet. What is that? Just a cask, iron, gold, or not iron, or not gold. Iron, glass, barrel. Oh, easy. We could do that easily. That's gonna make just a little bit there. We will have to figure out a way to clear that out. Fluid cell. This scares me. So we're not gonna deal with that. I think the fluid storage tank is gonna be our best option right now. Yeah, so let me get everything for that, and I will show you how to set that up. We're done. Perfect. We have our fluid storage tanks here. Now, I'm not sure if we need a fluid pipe or not. I know I have some somewhere potentially. Actually, I do know I have some. It's a matter of where did I throw them? See, this is why we need our storage thing done. Let's do this. Throw our fluid cable right here. Then our tanks just right on top of those. There we go. Just like so. We can go right here and say at the top we're dispensing our liquid. And then just take our little wrench here. And boom. That should just dispense of that liquid, and we shouldn't have a problem. Perfect. So we have our coke here, and we just need that ME controller. I don't know how to spell, like I said. And this is all just to make steel. So if we go over here to our induction smelter, coke and iron, easy, easy. I'm gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna throw that in there with that, and that should make us some steel. Now, as you saw here, we need steel plates. And in order to do that, we need an engineer's hammer. So that's going to be easy to make as well. Have it right. Thought I had it right here. Guess not. That's okay. It's okay. Just some sticks. Right here. String and iron. Piece of cake. Should have some more iron here, and I should have a piece of string somewhere floating around. If not, let's just go right over here, make it here on us, so we don't have to search forever. Piece of string right there for us. Easy. Let's go back to that crafting table. It's a lot of crafting. Today's episode is Craftapalooza. But there we go. We got that engineer's hammer for us. And we should have some steel right there. Nice. Now, we needed steel plates. I believe we just needed 2 for now. So that's just to make this inscriber press, which is, we need a Sturgis coarse cutting knife, Skystone dust, and that cutting knife is right there, and Skystone dust, perfect. Let's go back. A lot of crafting, as I said. If you guys like to see the crafting process, let me know. If not, I can literally just do this all off camera. That is not a problem to me. Now, we also need this inscriber. So that's just the sticky piston recipe I have going for us right there. I believe it was like this, like so, and a piece of copper. Copper, yes. Inscriber. Perfect. Just like, and I don't think we need to power it. I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw it over here, but I'm gonna throw it towards this back side here where there isn't really much going on. It does need to be powered, so I lied. We're gonna throw it back over here, but I think I'm gonna extend our power and just send it back this way, maybe? I know I have a whole bunch of energy cables, so let me go extend our power real quick. Okay, so I brought the power out this way, and all we need to do is throw that there. That should get powered. Yes, it is powered for sure. Now we just need to take this in there, preferably, and a diamond, which we have plenty of. Let's just throw that there. And I'm actually just going to put all 9 in, because I have a feeling we're going to put all of them. So that should make that part, that printed engineering circuit. Nice. And from there, we also need silicon. And in order to make silicon, we just need to smelt some Sturgis quartz dust. Now, I believe, like I said, we made that pulverizer. We should just be able to take this Sturgis quartz and pulverize it, if I'm not mistaken. Throw that in there, throw that back in there, and ideally we should see some Sturgis quartz dust pop out. Yes! Perfect, that's exactly what I need. So that's doing its thing there, that's doing its thing there. This is starting to take a toll. But these other ones are doing fairly well for themselves, so our machines are still able to be sustained. Perfect, perfect. Ideally, what I'd like to do is once all the wood runs out here, I'm going to start replacing it with coal. We have a whole bunch of coal blocks there, so that should keep our power running for as long as we need it. But we have that Certus quartz dust now, and it's silicon. So we could just take this and smelt it. I'm just gonna do it this way, make it nice, quick, and easy for us. Just like so. That should give us some silicon. Perfect. And now we can run this back this way. Whew, lots of back and forths. And what we need for that is same thing. We're just gonna put it in here. Change that out. And that'll give us what we need from there as well. Perfect. Nice and easy. And we need redstone, which we have in our inventory. This is working out very well for us right now. Perfect. These are all done. We're going to take that out. We're going to throw that there, and our redstone right there. That should get us our engineering processor. Now, we see here that we need just a couple of other things here. We need some Fluix crystals. In order to do that, we need to throw some charged Certus quartz, redstone dust, and nether quartz in water. Now, we have regular Certus quartz here, but we don't have charged Certus quartz. So, the question is, how do we get that? And that's easy. We just have to make a charger, which is nice and as well. Let's do that right here. Perfect. And we're gonna throw that. Does it need energy? I have no idea. It does. Alright, that's fine. Throw that there, and we can throw just maybe a stack of this in here. That'll start charging up. It takes a second. But we just need 4 of them. So that's pretty much all we need right now. And all we have to do is take some nether quartz, redstone dust, and that charged Certus quartz and just dunk it into water. Perfect. Grab 4. And then some 4 nether quartz. Have it right here. Easy peasy. Just gonna run right over here to our water. Go 1, 2, 3. And that should hopefully something. That does not want to stay in the water. There we go. Oh, tried. There we go. And in the water, it's not. We do it here. Here's a better pool. Hoping that works. It'll work. Let me figure out why that's not working, and I will be right back. Okay, I literally just tried it in another pool, and it managed to work. So, with that being said, let's come back over here, and we should be able to need skystone. So that's not a problem. We have that over here for us. Just like so. Should just be able to go. Need to grab. You know what? Again, back and forth. That is the theme for today. Perfect. And sweet. Now we have that ready to go for us. We have our ME roller. That is step 1 of our system. Ideally, I just want to put it like here. We're going to throw that there. We're going to have to get energy for it. But again, we can make a couple more of those furnace thingies. Just throw them on the back there. So now, our next step is going to be drive, the ME drive. So let's get that started. I will get these pieces going and show you that final craft. All right, so the next thing on our crafting list is going to be this ME drive, and we should just be able to... I lied. We shouldn't be able to just do that. We got to go make some... these little processors here. It's super easy stuff. So go here, here, here. That does work. Okay, cool. And we're gonna let those process through. But in the meantime, the other thing that we're gonna need is a crafting terminal. And we should have everything needed for that right here. This needs, which is Fluix dust and nether quartz. Enough. Nether quartz is right there. And that Fluix dust is going to be what? Inscribing Fluix crystal. Okay. How do we make these Fluix crystals again? It's the water, right? Charged Certus crystal. Okay. So we just need a whole bunch of these guys. We're gonna pop those through. That's done. Perfect. That in there. That should make us that dust, right? Then we can go back here to the drive. This is all over the place. I do apologize for that. But that should be right there. That's our ME drive. Then we get that crafting terminal. Which, crafting table, that's easy enough. This one, we just need the Fluix dust, which should be right there. Perfect. So, bada bing. This one, bada boom. Different. What else do we need? We have that logic press, and now we just need this panel, which we need some glowstone and some quartz glass. The quartz glass is easy enough. That's just glass and Certus quartz dust. I should have some Certus quartz dust there, and some glass as well. Plenty of glass. Just like so. Like that, like that. And then that glowstone. How do we get glowstone? That's gonna be... great question. I didn't think this through. I did not think this through. Extractor. Apparently you can get glowstone from a crate of potatoes. What can we kill? Glow skeletons, Valor Witch, and a witch. Do I have any glowstone in my mob farm here? Ooh. Question of the day. Question of the day. Glow berries? No glowstone. Ooh, this may be a problem. How the heck do we get glowstone? Glimmercap spores, which you need glowstone for anyways. So, we could do it via Botania, but we're not quite at that piece yet. Prismarine crystals. Crushing prismarine crystals might work. But that would require a crusher. A crushing macerator, though. We have plenty of glowberries. How hard is that to make? Oh, that's easy. That's super easy to make. Let's make that. And let's crush some glowberries. Let me do that real quick. Alright, I should have gathered everything for that, so we could just do that right there. Easy peasy. Let me grab those glowberries that I have over here. Grab maybe a stack of them. Because I should have a whole bunch. I have 13. Not as much as I thought I had. But that's not terrible. There should be a... which mob drops it? Flare. The overgrown skeletons. Dropping? Okay, now they're gonna start dropping. Okay. Let's stop those guys. But let's keep that guy going. So we can get some glow berries. And we're just gonna connect this to our power grid. And that should be it to get us glowstone. I'm hoping. So let's just plop this down right there. We could do that. And ideally, that's gonna get us glowstone. It takes its time, I'll tell you that. That is a very slow process. How is this doing? This is all good. Yeah, we're chilling on power. I'm gonna have to make a couple more of these combustion generators, though. So we can power our system. But yeah, look at that glowstone right there. Easy peasy. That, we got 3 of those. Make that, perfect. We got an ME terminal. I need wood. I'm just gonna steal 4 planks right here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Crafting table. What is that? Perfect. So we have all of that set up. So our system is essentially done. We just need to power it. However, there's just one tiny... Oh. I don't know where my pickaxe is. Ooh. If I were a pickaxe, I'd be right there. There we go. Throw that right there, and then throw that right. There we go. That's it. And then we're going to throw our drive thing there. Now, it is offline. We do need power. We also need drives to fill this thing. And those drives, like I showed you earlier, they're insane. To make, like, the highest one, it's just a whole bunch of crafting here. I'm gonna need, like, 12 of these just to make one of, like, the 3rd tier. So 12... I don't even know. It's a lot of math. It's a lot of crafting. So I'm gonna get crafting on all of this, and I will cut back once I have a decent sized drive. I may not do the full highest. I might do the 2nd highest. Who knows? But we will see you in a second. Alright. Now, I managed to make a couple of 1Ks just for now. That should help us start the process. And I made the generators that we had over there and just put them over here. So the final step, I'm going to throw all of my inventory. The final step to get this all working is to just throw fuel into it. And so I decided to save that. And we're going to do that together. Grab a whole bunch of coal blocks here. We're just going to power it with coal blocks. That should keep it running for a good while. Now, we're just gonna go 9 in there, and 9 in there. That should keep that power running, and running hard. Go. That evenly. Fairly evenly. Perfect! Look at that. We now have a crafting terminal. So now the only logical explanation now. We're gonna get rid of these chests. Okay, I managed to grab most of our stray chests. There are a couple still laying around, like this one. All of our portals, our trophies, just the little things, just still kind of lying around. That's not too big of an issue. But everything is in here, and it's sorted by how much we have. So obviously we have a ton of gravel here. But yeah, that's gonna help us out in the long run. And it looks like some of our drives didn't even get full. That's very helpful. Very helpful in now the next thing, if we go back into applied energistics, we're gonna want a wireless terminal. Or actually a wireless crafting terminal. So in order to make that, this looks very complicated. Fortunately, we could just go straight into here, see what we have, see what we need. This looks easy. Ah. Okay, it doesn't look easier. But, looks like we're just missing a little bit of Fluix dust there. If we go Fluix, some of that, and throw that in here, this is gonna make our lives 10 times easier. If I do say so myself. And eventually I do want to get all of this automated into our thing. But for now, they're fine there. That could be another day's project. Maybe a stream project. I might pop this on a stream one day. I do stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/red4fun. I stream a lot of different types of games. So if you are interested in whatever content I may make, all the live stream VODs that I have up on my channel right now come from those streams. So go ahead and check me out. I may do some of this on there one day. Who knows? But, got some of our dust back. Take that now. A Fluix Pearl. Wireless. There we go. Need another ME terminal. That's just one of those logic processors. That's easy to take. Printed logic circuit there. Gonna need some silicon stuff. Dust? Don't have any more dust. Okay. Let's make some of that silicon stuff. I have silicon, actually. I'm going through a lot of this. 10 times easy to automate it, but we're not quite there yet. Let me have these inscribe, and I will cut back once they are done. A couple of crafts later, we do have our wireless terminal. Now, we're gonna have to charge this. I don't know how we charge it. Should be able to link it? No. How do we link it? Do we have to have a wireless receiver? I think we might have to get a wireless receiver. That's enough make. Just need some Fluix dust, which I actually have going right over here. Easy, easy. That, and then we're gonna have to get a charger? Is that even a thing? I want to know, is that a thing? I need an ender pearl. Easy peasy. Just sweet. Be able to throw that on here. No? No. What is that used for? ME wireless access point. That's what we need. Perfect. So I should just go bing, bang, boom. No. Where is it? Access point. Yeah, there we go. That's online. That is linked. Now we just need to charge it. Charger? Charger tier 1. That could work. Right? Possibly? I just throw this on our line back here? That should work, right? I'm hoping? Oh, yeah, it's charging. Look at that go. To take all that energy in, and that should be good. How's our... Oh, this is killing it. Now it's starting to drain. These two, they're killing it. So that's gonna take a lot of energy. It's only at 8%. I'm gonna let that charge up to 100, but in the meantime, I think that is all we have time for today. So, taking a screenshot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!